Good morning, 5:30 in the morning. It's a little bit early, but I am somewhat of a morning person. First things first on the agenda, go get all the computers turned on, make sure everything's rocking and rolling. You don't want to have an update 10 minutes before the market opens. So hours before the market open, turn everything on, make sure everything's good. Eliminate the stress, eliminate the problems, set yourself up for success. Next on the agenda is I go out in the freezing cold winter, freeze myself out, get in the hot tub. It wakes me up, gets my mind sharp. It's a great place just to meditate and reflect on the day of what I want to have happen. All right, just finished the hot tub. I'm freezing. Next thing, get inside, get out of this freezing cold, but hey, I'm awake, right? Next thing, what I do is scripture study. People focus too much on each trade. Each trade doesn't matter. And so what I do is I get myself into the mindset of just, what am I grateful for? Put life into perspective. Realize that a winning day, a losing day doesn't define who I am today. Get yourself into that right mindset and you will accept the loss a lot easier, accept every single outcome, because tip number one today, you can't control the stock market, right? So I have my setups, I take my trades, but I can't control if they win or lose. The only thing I can control is how much I lose, how much I win. And that's what you've got to focus on. That's your success factors, right? Stop trying to avoid these losses, my friends. It's just going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive in a lot more emotions, and it's going to spiral you down, because then your identity comes in. Now you're basing your self-worth off of these trades, if they win or not, right? It's a death spiral. Stop it, right? These trades don't define who you are. You've got to be full on the inside. And you'll find that if you're full on the inside, if you love yourself, if you don't need something to prove to yourself, your self-worth, you'll trade very, very profitably. It's something the market's taught me. I'm super grateful. Every hard thing I went through, I'm grateful for, because I need to learn that lesson. All right, so there's my morning routine. I still have one more thing left to do, and that is a journal. And it's not like a normal journal, I would say. It's just a few questions that I have to answer before I trade every day. Again, just questions to make sure that I'm focused, make sure that I'm in the right place. You want to catch your emotions before you start to trade. So if I answer a few questions and I'm like, that's actually, no, I'm not accepting a loss, or whatever the case is, then I don't trade that day. I just plan for tomorrow's trades. Most people don't do this. They trade, take a loss, and then revenge trade and do all this other stuff, right? They just kind of fall apart. And then afterwards they go, oh, I should have never traded, right? So making sure that there's nothing outside of trading in my life that's stressing me out, and just being aware of it. Nothing in my trades that I'm in right now that are causing me stress or causing me anything other than just accepting the outcome. And then my plan, how am I feeling towards my plan? Is the gap agreeing with it, disagreeing with it? Like, what's going on with the markets? Making sure that I'm in the right headspace before I even look at the charts. So I'll have to do that real quick, and then let's jump into the charts and let's do some analysis real quick before my Premier Group pre-market starts, and we'll go from there. What's going on, guys? Wanted to jump in front of the computer with you real quick before my Premier Group starts and run over my weekly plan with you. So I like to start on the futures chart at the start of the week, and gives me an idea of kind of what futures did over the weekend a little bit, where price action is. And here's my plan. So we broke out bullish here, nice retest, and we've been pretty strong. We are currently into a very, very strong resistance here on a daily. NDQ even more so, right? This is a crazy resistance. I'm expecting a reversal. So if I go back to this 4-hour chart here, this at the moment is my level. Now, I am expecting some more bullishness today because we are still in a bull trend, right? We are making higher highs, higher lows. So I am expecting a little bit of bullishness to come in, but we are finally starting to see a little bit of weakness, right? We've got divergence coming in on a 4-hour. We've got some closures on a 4-hour below the 10 EMA, which this is twice now. It doesn't mean it's not going to go higher. It did that before. So I still do believe that we have some strength coming in. what I'm going to do is sit back and just wait. If we can push up into here, I have a new higher low. We can then break that. And this is really what my week's going to be based off of, is I want this trend to break because it's been going for quite a while. We're pretty much on wave 5. RSI is extended, getting divergence into a daily, weekly resistance. This makes sense for reversal. So I'm going to kind of stalk this a little bit. I'm going to wait for this reversal. And this is where most of my money's going to come. This morning, I'm going to be pretty patient. I will, again, look for some bull day trades to continue this thing back up into those levels. So this would be a really nice profit target for me, somewhere 4,006, somewhere in there. We'll see if that comes. Again, if it doesn't come, don't try to predict what's going to happen. Just be prepared for each scenario, right? At this moment, we are bullish, so I'm going to assume we're going to continue higher. But the reversal should be coming any day now, any minute now. So if this can reverse and we get that candle close below this 39.40 level, then on a retest, first off, we're already in a bear call spread way up there. So on a that'll win, right? So that'll be that one trade alone that I set up last week is going to pay my bills for this week. But that's not the end of it, right? We're going to bounce back up, and then I'll sell another bear call spread up even higher and look for some bear swing trades. I'll do some bear day trades. I don't know what's going to play out, but I'm prepared for either scenario. I am prepared to how to make some money going bullish. Again, I'm not going to go crazy. Probably just some day trades. I'm not swing trading this bullish because this was the place to get in down here, right? I'm late to the party. The odds of this continuing it's possible, but the probabilities start getting lower and lower the higher we get. So there's a higher probability we're actually going to be falling back down. And that's what I'm gonna look for. So if we do kind of get a little bull trap today in a reversal, like on a 5-minute, then yeah, I'll day trade this thing bearish. Again, I'm not gonna execute that plan until we take out the bull trend of more bear call spreads, bear swings, stuff like that. But I can day trade this. That's the beauty of day trading, is I can take advantage of these smaller moves, bullish or bearish, kind of be in and out and not have to worry about holding these trends overnight. Let's see if we can't hit our goals based off of this plan. So again, approach the markets with a plan and then be willing to wait. Man, that's the hardest thing people can't do, is they're like, okay, that's a good plan. And then you get a nice setup and you're like, I'm going bullish. And you're like, no, wait for the highest probability setups where you're gonna be making your money. All right, a little update. Just finished the pre-market. Went over the market here for the start of the open. Did a coaching session. It's time to go say hi to the family. I'll keep my eyes on the markets as I always do and keep you updating. Our plan so far is working out perfectly. I haven't taken any trades this morning. Still waiting on that level to break, and then on a retest, we're gonna jump in, grab some credit spreads, some swing trades, all that good stuff. And we'll see if it works or not, right? Lose small, win big. That's all you've got to do. Yeah, so got another, again, coaching session in about another hour or so, and then I'll be working out. Right now, let's go grab some breakfast. If you guys don't know this, I am on a big kick of losing weight right now. So last year I lost 70 pounds and I still have about 20 or 30 to go for me to get to my target weight. So let's look at what I do. Today's breakfast, egg whites, some bits of bacon, all together, I think 150 calories. So it's a good way to start the day. Not too bad.
I always set alerts on my charts, so those alerts go off. I don't have to sit there in front of the computer to watch it to not miss these trades. So I have my planned levels, put alerts in there, allows me to go do this, hang out with family. I don't want trading to be a full-time job, right? I want to have the lifestyle that trading gives me instead of just being in front of the computer for 8 hours a day, right? So put alerts out there. They keep an eye on the markets for me so I don't have to eat some breakfast and enjoy my day.
So while I'm eating breakfast, that level broke. I'm waiting for a candle close now to see if it will confirm. And then if it does, then I'll be working my way back up to these highs for an entry, possibly on a bear day trade, bear call spreads, whatever I want to do to try to make some money. But this is the exact price action that I wanted to see. We were patient, waited for these levels to go off. All right, alert just went off. So let's go back downstairs to the office and get ready to put on this trade. All right, made it back to my computer. I have alerts going off. This is right here, this 4-hour time frame. This is the level that I've been waiting for it to break down below. We're still waiting on a close before I get into anything else. But for a day trade, we did take out the level that I wanted. This is where my alert was. Closed below it, which is awesome.
And now this is my day trade setup that I'm looking at. So a retest back up into this area. And I'm gonna grab some SPY options that expire today. Puts pretty close to at the money. So probably like the 399 strike puts. See if it wins or not, right? There's a high probability based off of this price action that we at least revisit this low. Gonna continue to be patient. I'm not stressing too much about getting in or getting out of this trade or missing it. Doesn't matter to me. So I am still waiting for this low to get a close below, right? We are waiting for that to break down. Once I get that, then a retest back up, I'll sell another credit spread, rotate that back down, and target will be hit. But in the meantime, as this thing's moving down, this is, you know, a smaller time frame. That was on a 4-hour time frame of moving down. Smaller time frame, it's going to do something like this and that and then, right? Most likely, like that. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. This is the day trade that I am going to set up if we can get back up there. It's a big if. We'll see. It might only go to here and then roll down. But at the moment, this looks pretty weak. It hit its yearly trend line, I mean, to the penny. We did add some more swing trade puts, so my Premier group grabbed those guys. That was our last leg. We entered into Qs and SPY puts on both there. So those expire out in April. It's a longer term swing play, just in case this thing decides to roll over and have a lot of fun. It's nice to be in, and if not, we can control our risk. That's really the most important thing, because we don't know if this trade's going to win or not. But I do know that I can lose small and win big, and that's all that matters in the big scale of things, right? So that's where we're at. I'll keep you updated if we get filled on this day trade, but I at least had to come and set it up. Priced it exactly what I wanted. We wanted a breakdown. We got the close. Now it just needs to bounce. Keep telling the stock what to do and trade when it listens. If it doesn't listen, wait for it to listen. Maybe the next day, maybe the day after that. And can you imagine not making money today? Oh my gosh. Yes. That's exactly what you should be doing. Being patient. There's such a difference between chasing, right? Look how many people lost money today. So it looked really, really bullish. It pulled back. They got stopped out. They went bearish, and then it flipped and went bullish. People are down 2 Rs because they're excited to make money. When I haven't taken a trade, I'm waiting for the charts to tell me what it's doing. And so the bulls had their chance. They gave up the entire move. I'm expecting it to roll over. Now, is it going to roll over here, or will we get up into this range? That I don't know, but I do know my risk needs to be, my stop needs to be up here. So I would much rather have this entry, a much better risk reward. By the time it gets back down to this low, that'll be my 1R, kick my stop down, and see how low we can get today. That's the game plan. If we can win on this trade, then we'll, again, bills will be paid for the week. So there's not gonna be much else for it to do. So plan for it, be patient. Don't approach the markets like you need to make money. Have this like, think of the markets as someone you're trying to date or something, right? If you come on too heavy, they'll just reject you. You need to just come on like you don't care, right? And that's the approach you need to have at the markets. Don't care to make money. Just say, look, if it does this trade, if it comes up to there, I'll take the trade. If it doesn't, I'm okay just walking away. If you have that mindset with the market of, I'll trade when it listens, I'll trade when my plan plays out, everything will change for you in your trading. So again, if you're not with real life trading, come trade live with us. This is what we do. We're posting these trades in our rooms, in our Slack channels, on the mic live. Learn how to do this stuff. Learn how to trade. It'll change your life. Not just financially, but it'll help you. I know the markets have helped me to be more patient, because when I'm not patient, they punish me. When I am patient, they reward me. I'm a much more patient person now. And I've learned to just let things go. Things that are not in my control, let it go. It's true in life. It's true in the markets. The markets are just a representation of life. The markets reveal what you need healed internally, is what I always say. And it's my job, it's my mission to help you heal. It's my job, it's my mission to help you learn and grow. Face your stuff, right? People try to avoid their stuff all the time when really they should be facing it. Face the stuff you're struggling with. If you struggle with anger, if you struggle with patience, whatever it is, there's a million things out there that, by the way, I still struggle with, that I'm working towards. Every day you're trying to elevate yourself just a little bit higher. The markets will show you what your weaknesses are. Be taught from them, stay humble, and you'll be amazed at how your life is happier, more abundant, and completely different. So again, I'll keep you in the loop here if we get filled on this trade or not. It's time for the workout. So
I did get filled in that day trade. I'll keep an eye on that. I have alerts set, stops in place, and we'll see what happens. So win or lose, I can't control it. The only thing I can control is how much I win, how much I lose. Manage the trade, accept the loss, and let it be. In the meantime, don't hover. The best thing you can do is leave the computer. So might as well work out. Workout's done. I am beat. I've got to hurry and take a shower to be back in time for this RLT Denmark thing I got going on here in about 20 minutes or so. So, got trailed out of the trade. I think it was a small winner. No big deal. Got a good workout in. Day is good. Lots of good coaching. Got one more session and then we're done for the day. All right, another day in the books. That smells good. Allie, what are we having for dinner? Breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. So, Allie, before we sit down and eat, what's your last advice for couples? Someone that's trying to learn how to trade, the spouse, it's tough gig. What do you do? What do you say? What's your advice?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. I love it. That's exactly right. We could have given up like what? About 23 times?
Yeah.
And pulled through, stuck with it. Man, it could have been really, really tough. I would say also another piece of advice is don't focus on the money. Focus on the process and on the plan. Right, like Allie, you're always like, did you follow your plan? You've never asked me how much money have we made today or how much have we lost, because it doesn't matter. We've had bad days, we've had bad months, we've had bad weeks, and we're still here, right? So it doesn't matter. What matters is following the plan, sticking to the plan so that you lose small, you win big, so that when you do have bad times, it's not the end of the world. And when you have good times, it'll work your way out of the bad, right? So advice to you that are working with spouse, couple, friend, whatever, who's your supportive partner in your trading journey, is focus on the process, learn the process, understand that you're not going to lose everything on one trade. You should be putting 1% of your account on a trade. So when you lose, it's like a drop in the bucket. It doesn't mean anything. My friends, this is it for me today. Remember, like this video, leave a trading question in the comments below, and for every question you ask, you're getting entered into the drawing to win $50,000 in a trading account within the next month's over in a couple weeks, my friends. So throw it in there. I bet you there'll probably be 5 questions. You're 1 out of 5 to win $50,000. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I have no idea, but the odds are pretty dang good. So remember, like, leave a comment, ask a question. Next time I do this, I will get on and answer that question as best as I can. I love you guys. I'm gonna go eat this baller dinner and spend some time with my wife, live the life that trading has given me. It was a successful day because I followed my plan regardless of the result. So I'll keep you in the loop of how the rest plays out. Love you guys.